Hello, one and all. Riker Eve here. Everyone at work who I tell that I pick locks as a hobby have always asked me the same questions. My coworkers, my supervisors, even my managers, they all ask me the same question. You know the lockers up front before you have to, get inside? How many of those can you pick? And I tell them the same thing every single time. 80 to 90%. Here's the pictures. Now, they didn't say anything about how fast or anything of the sort, because, picking lots would be a stupid move in front of security and security cameras. They ask my skill level as well. I tell them I'm an amateur, and they ask, an amateur can get into that many lots? I'm all like, yes, I can. I find lockpicking really fun to get into just as a hobby, because it's more about feel than anything else. And I feel like people have the wrong assumptions when it comes to things being locked. They think that their stuff is safe. It's not. It's to keep the honest person out. Everyone else, it's just a little bit of a deterrent. And I use that word lightly. There's people like the lockpicking lawyer who can show you just how easily your lock can get picked into. If you look through his videos, you'll see that anything that takes longer than 20 to 30 seconds is high praise from the community in the comment section. Because if it takes them that long, you have good lock. If it takes them less than 15 seconds, it's a bad lock. Then you have people like McNally who shows you the finesse of how to get past a lock with his custom picking tools, or just the physical attack of whacking a lock against a hard object or hitting it against another lock, which is famous for his YouTube videos. However, there is one lock that I'm proud that no one at work uses, and it's this lock right here. That is an embarrassment of a lock. If you want to know why, here's the lock, here's my pick. This is the bottom of the keyway, this is the top. You slide in through the bottom, and then you push, and then you go all the way to the back, and then you push down. Such an embarrassing lock. But yeah, when they asked 80 to 90% of those lots can be picked into easily by you, an amateur. And I'm all like, yes. The only ones that are safe from me at the moment, until, I get more practice in, are the lotto locks or the log out, tag out locks from any company, even Master Lock, which admittedly, I actually broke the lock last time I attempted one. But yes, I'm gonna start doing more lock picking stuff up on my channel, just as a little side hobby. Me and my cousin who lives out in Utah are gonna start talking a little bit more once I get her a lock picking set of her own, because she wants to get her friend into it, or she's already into it. But it's just something to talk about. And plus, I don't get out all that often, so having someone to talk to about a hobby that we both have an interest in will help with my social anxiety. Anyway, that is my little talk, or little rant, or whatever you want to call it, of the day. Thank you all for watching. You guys have a good day and a good night.